here.
So's a missing person. Looks like SIRS has been rounding up dissidents and keeping them here. Expect heavy security.
All right. What's a few new scars anyway?
You need to leave this area right now.
Once again, we remind all civilians to remain indoors during high-risk hours. Limit outdoor movement unless absolutely necessary.
I'm dead serious.
There he is. Get him out.
CCTV cameras within the centre is prohibited and punishable by law.
I don't see anyone following you.
Your friend's alive. Sears had captured them, but we broke them out. They're safe now.
Oh, wow. This is something else. I'm at a loss. I don't know what to say. Thank you? No, it's not enough.
If you want to pay us back, we could use people like you in DedSec. You don't know me, but I heard we might have some mutual interests.
You're a DedSec, aren't you? Maybe you can help me.
Well, if I was, I'd be an idiot to say it, wouldn't I? What's the...
That's a code for control. I'm all good here. Yeah, fam.
I get it. It's London. You need an umbrella.
Cool. System must be acting up. Any word on my relief? It's on the schedule. Control. I got an 1154 here. Advise. That's a code for control. I'm all good here. Affirmative. Control. Reading. Nothing to report.
All right, get a move on.
Word on my relief? It's on the schedule.
Don't get treated like people. Why don't we
Nah, blood, not while I'm beating about me.
let's maybe agree that immigrants and
Yeah, that 1066 was not. Control this.
Charming bloke, isn't he?
I can see why he might be in a bad mood. Albion just placed him under severe data restriction.
Why?
Seems he's been looking into the activities of two particular field personnel. Somebody at Albion must want to shut down his pointed inquiries.
I think Albion doth protest too much. Let's see what's about them.
Right, pushing you the coordinates of the personnel in question. Investigate at your leisure.
You jam crop? So you think you're bad?
the government made it easy to snitch on each other for being suspicious or what's up, guys? We're coming at you live. Come on. We're going to the streets to see what's new. Maybe find a proper challenge.
Papa Charlie 2-3. All is well.
Who knows what we'll see today? But it's sure to be a riot.
I know it's a bloody war.
Get set, everyone. It's going to be wild.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, that's
Your
careful.
support means
Control
everything.
disregard.
So don't forget to ring that bell, smash the like button, and subscribe if you haven't already.
Control.
We'll
Any
be
word on my
starting
relief?
soon.
It's on the schedule.
Enjoy!
Control. I got an 11.
I'll give it a go, see if it makes any difference.
Copy that.
The GPS history of the Spider-Bot we recovered regularly pings these coordinates. Our mystery witness to the real bombers must have come to this lovely, damp location several times.
It's remote. Good place to fly under the radar.
Or to discreetly dump a body into the Thames.
Now to find the way in.
I'm detecting a surveillance network guarding a space under this bridge. If you can patch into it, perhaps you can take a look inside.
Well, tiddle me bollocks. It's like a wee little cop station here. What's it doing, I wonder?
Well, if Albion was stomping all over your workplace, you'd find a different place to store your lunch too. And it seems our mystery officer was dedicated.
Sure, I'm with you. But what were they working on that would lead them to the town bombing?
The computer's dusty enough to kill an asthmatic, but there may still be something useful on it.
This is Inspector Caitlin Lau. Well, former inspector now. Since Albion's coup, the Met is no more. The police brass had already buried the evidence anyway. Everything implicating Albion and Clan Kelly in the bombings. But I know Mary Kelly's band of twats were involved. And they're involved in other crimes we can look into. Me and a few good mates are willing to go off book, going after Mary Kelly again. I'll never fucking learn, will I? Inspector Caitlin Lau, video log. Clan Kelly and Albion are teamed up on some deal. I don't have all the details, but it looks to be human trafficking. The European Processing Center is the Albion angle. Since the bombings, they can grab anyone off the street. Call them illegal immigrants, potential DedSec insurgents, whatever. Though we know who the real danger is. So, Clan Kelly gets hold of these people, these immigrants, deportees, victims, really, and they're taking them somewhere. But where and why? It all comes back to the boss lady herself. I knew she was into something, but she wriggled off the hook. There's only one way I can do this. 24/7 surveillance on Mary Kelly. If I'm caught, well, this will be my last entry. But I have to see what she's hiding.
So, our mystery officer was Inspector Caitlin Lau. It sounds like Mary Kelly was her white whale, and her investigation led her to the bombings.
This is all starting to come together. I knew Albion were grade A cunts, but working with Clan Kelly gives them something to hide.
It seems like 0 Days Web covers all of the unsavory bits of London. Tug on a thread, and it leads back to them. Clan Kelly and Albion included.
They're taking people off the streets. 0 Day or not, we have to do something.
Inspector Lau mentioned Albion is running their part of the operation out of the EPC. Detectives like us call that a lead.
This Albion Clan Kelly business leaves a bad taste in my mouth. And if Caitlin Lau's right, then this little nugget jumps to the front of the queue. We have reason to believe a former DedSec operative may still be alive, but missing inside the EPC.
Angel Lopez, not London born, but I won't hold that against him, unlike some others.
Looks like Angel got caught up in the immigration roundup, which, ironically, may be the only reason he escaped 0 Days DedSec purge.
Anti-immigrant sentiment has grown in London since the bombings. Albion fuels it. It allows them to send anyone they want to their brutal refugee camp.
We need to find Angel before they discover he's DedSec. This is kind of personal team. But finding his trail might just shed some light on the Albion Clan Kelly connection.
Shit. Well, good news it is. Deportees aren't leaving the UK. They just chuck them in the EPC and then they look the other way.
I've sent the details to your device and advised our contact at the EPC. They can get you inside. So, I've delved more into Caitlin Lau's investigation, and an enormous number of missing person cases centre around the EPC. The inspector was definitely onto something.
So let's find that guy and get out fast. If they work out Angel's DedSec before we find him, the nicest thing they'll do is kill him.
Summons. I've already taken care of your entry. Get you in quick and quiet.
Just keep me off their actual system, yeah? Christ knows I don't need any extra attention.
No worries, I'll spoof. But come meet me on the rooftop. The only place here that doesn't smell like piss. Got some info for you.
The European Processing Center. It processes deportees by stacking them up in...
What's going on here?
This place is worse than a prison camp. Every day I see people come through here, torn from their homes and their families. But I'd rather stay and keep an eye on things. Maybe help out once in a while. Like now.
This is a fucking abomination. Nobody should be treated this way, let alone somebody whose only sin is being unlucky enough to be born in the wrong place.
Yeah, well, people have been disappearing. Records say they have been processed, but it doesn't add up. No one ever properly leaves. And with the Kellys prowling around like fucking hyenas, I am not too optimistic about the people slipping through the cracks.
Well, that checks out. Mary Kelly has her reeking tentacles choking out half the boroughs in the city.